Let's get the day started. Got to put a little splash of fuel in Barney, go down there and start hauling some more tree debris up here and add it to the burn pile that is already very big. So let's get Barney fired up here and put a little splash of fuel in it and see how many loads of wood it's going to take to finish getting that trail cleaned up. Here we go, fire in the hole. Gonna work today. It appears a log has bent the exhaust tip down. We'll call that a rain guard. All right, let me put some fuel in it and go start up the 220. Making my way down. Let's go in between the Deere 160 and the 220 Volvo. I'm gonna drive down here. I can't remember if I can turn around or not, but we'll find out. It's getting to be a long ways to back down here. I think there's enough room to turn around. If not, I'm just gonna have to make a spot to turn around. I had Donnie bring the dozer back over here this weekend. That way I can run it through here and blade these trails off, kind of rake everything and level it out. The good thing about driving the dump truck down here is it does pack in all the stump holes. Oof. So that's good, because those are stump holes. Those are brutal. A lot of this stuff I'm just gonna push it all down here to the bottom and spread it out over the hillside down there where it starts to drop off some. Oh yeah, I think I can turn around right there. Then if I have enough room, yeah, I got enough room to turn around. Then I'll have to bring the excavator down here and then play musical machines here for a minute. I got a little squishy feeling. I'm gonna pull right here and back into there. See if I can't turn this big rig around. Here we go. We're going for it. There's a tree back there somewhere. There we go, almost got it. All right, let me walk up here, grab the excavator, and go ahead and load some brush out. Some brush out of here. It's always that one long stick. Well, let's not scratch the side of the truck all to pieces. That keeps it from going in the bed. There we go. Now the buck tongue. Let's try again. Now I got another one. Fun stuff. Grab all this, keep taking it up there to the burn pile and piling all that up. Making more room down here. I'm gonna head down there and grab some of that stuff. I don't know if the ground's gonna support the truck or not, but I'll figure that out once I start getting closer to heading down there. The last thing I want to do is get the dump truck stuck by myself, because that can be kind of aggravating to get out alone. Break this up a little bit. Some of this stuff in this pile is still tree length because I couldn't get down to it to cut it up, break it up. So now I kind of got to process it as I dig into the pile. Just sit here and kind of grab it, snap it up, put it in the dump truck. It can't be too crisscrossy hanging off the sides because I got to go between trees, and if it's too bad it'll just snag a tree and then drag the whole entire load out on the ground, and then I have a mess to clean up. So you got to kind of sit here and put it in the truck somewhat organized, or you'll pay for it later. Packing it in there, trying to get as much as I can, and a couple more grapplfuls should fill that up. Let's see, I think some of this is broke up, not all of it though. Nope. Well, everybody asks why I didn't dig the pool with this machine. It's got the dig assist stuff on it. Well, main reason is this machine's down here on this job, and I'm far from being done with it, and the other machine was a mile down the road. So unfortunately you just have to use logistics sometimes and use the machine that's closer and available, because that would be very stupid to take this machine off of a job that's not done to go down there, dig a pool, and then the machine still needs to stay there, and I need to work right here, but there's nothing to do over there just yet. So yeah, that's why. And the off-road truck was here, and I don't want to move it over there because we're going to need dirt for backfill. So no need to haul all the dirt away from, too far away from the pool site, until you know how much more you're going to need to backfill everything. But that's my logic. It seems like not many other people can see it, but that's how it's going to be. Alright, well, let me go dump this and come back and get another one. Let's load out some brush. Getting a little squishy down here trying to turn the truck around, but I'm getting it. Dust on the windshield. I don't think people understand you can clean these windows daily, and after about 2 hours in the dust and the dirt, they look just as dirty as they are right now. Come on, log. Mix that by sitting in the shade and sunshine. Makes for a hard window to see out of. So I've got this stuff kind of broke up where it loads into the truck relatively easy. And I'm getting this cleaned up. Kind of a nice spot opened up. I can turn around and load this brush out a lot easier. Let's see if I can't go ahead and grab this big tree stump right here. Looks like we've got another tree attached. Let's see if I can break that off and get that out. Like so. If that fits in the truck, it's going to pretty well fill it up. I can get some more there on top of that. Get these side logs pushed in. And these beloved grapevines picked up. We'll be dragging those things for 100 feet. The woods are just full of them down here. Vines everywhere. Alright, now this should finish up the truckload. Then I'm going to go up there and dump it, come back, get about 3 or 4 more, and that should be all for right here. Then I can move on farther down the path. Well, we're going to take down a few more trees right here to kind of widen this out a little bit. Got all the brush cleaned up, hauled up there to the burn pile. Got about maybe a dozen more trees right here. That'll really kind of open this little food plot up a little bit more to get some sunshine in here. Once I get these down and hauled up there, I'm going to head down the trail farther and go ahead and load some more of that brush out and get that cleaned up as well. Somewhere. These are poplar trees, they tend to break up pretty easily. That saves me from having to do some chainsaw work. Now the gum trees and the pine trees don't always break up that easily. All this stuff piled up to make it easier to load out into the dump truck. Once I take it down, I normally like to go ahead and break it up. That way my piles are pretty much ready to load out and I don't end up with a humongous pile of stuff that's hard to load out. Crunch it up like so. It's now ready to be loaded out, and I can just grab it, throw it right in the truck, and be done with it. Break this chunk up back here a couple more times, like so. Go ahead and take down a couple of these pine trees and clear up right over there to that other stuff. Let's go ahead and take this pine tree down right here. Grab this little poplar tree first. In fact, I'm going to take that pine tree down over there first. That way I can lay down a couple of them and then cut those up. right here should really get some more sunshine in here. Open this up. Dead, I better be careful. Timber! Put that up here where I can get to it with the chainsaw. Cut a couple logs out of it. And move over here to the next one. And go ahead and take that one down. I'll cut those up. Might go ahead and load out. I think I can go over there and take a couple more trees down over there. Try to get as much down on the ground as possible. That way when I fire up the truck, I'm getting more than one load at the time. I'll come down here with the dozer and blade over all this. Once I get as much as I can out down there, there's that other food plot, there's probably another 10 or 15 trees he wants to take down over there as well. So I'll be back down there with the dozer or with the excavator dump truck as well to load that out. Big old pine tree. It's got a real gnarly bad spot on the other side. So most likely this tree looks bigger than the other ones. It was a little sapling when they logged it, and it probably got hit by the skidder or another tree or something. Got a big bad spot in the side of it. Right there. So go ahead and grab that one before it dies and falls down one day. And now we're hung up in the trees. Now we're not. Like so. Alright, let me grab the chainsaw and go ahead and cut these up and get a few more on the ground. Time to load up the last load of logs here. Well, it's heavy. We're going into the truck. Load these up, and then I'm going to head down there and start sorting some of that brush out, getting it ready to load out. I'll go dump this, then come back and haul some more brush. Looks like I can get a few more loads out from down there, and then it's starting to look like it's going to get kind of wet. I just don't know how far I'll be able to back the truck up and not get stuck. So we'll see. I'll work for a couple more hours doing that, then jump on the dozer and run down here and blade all this off, get that push down there into the bottom, and then I'll come in from the other side, the first trail that I cut in, and work on that. can go down to that clearing and then come back to the other end of this trail and tie that back in. Let's go down here and work a little bit. So good, I was able to get the truck down where I can load this next pile out. I can't grab all that. Let go a little bit. Come on. Can't grab all that either. Big grapple full. These couple of long stumps. I think I can back the truck down to like right in there. I don't know. I don't know if the ground's gonna hold that up down there or not. I'll take it easy. What I don't want to do is get this thing stuck down here by myself. Then I've got a problem, because the excavator will be on one side, it'll be stuck. I don't know, I guess I'm pushing it. I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm going to have to use my better judgment down here and hope I don't get stuck. Big load. It's full. All right, I'm gonna go dump that and see if I can't make it back down here and get another one. It's getting squishy down here. I'm afraid to take the truck any farther back. Anything else, I'm just gonna have to walk it up here or figure out if it's closer to come around from the other side, because I have 100% certain that if I loaded the truck, tried to pull out, that I would get stuck right there. So hopefully it comes out from right here. We're about to find out. I got her locked in 6x6, so we'll see here. Let's see, let's go ahead and push the oh crap button in the floor. Give it all the ponies. So far so good. I think we're good. So I at least have 1 or 2 more loads down there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring the dozer down here, blade all this off, and then probably go over there to the other food plot and work on taking a few more trees down over there. Well, making my way back here to the back, it is starting to get really wet, especially back over there. I got maybe 2 more loads, maybe 1 more big one, I don't know, we'll see. Definitely can't go too much farther back there without turning to liquid. So I got brave and drove the truck back here farther than I said I was going to. Said that I wasn't going to drive it no farther than over there. And then I got tired of trying to walk all this brush out, so I was like, let's just give it a try. I made it back here. Let's see if I can make it out loaded. And if I do make it out, I'm gonna back it back down to here for the next load, because this seems a lot better than the area that I was concerned about. Let's see what happens now that the truck's loaded. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Here we go. All right. 6x6 locked. There we go. All right. Don't give up on it. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh, it's rough. Oh, rough, 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 rough. I think we can make it in and out one more time. That got a little violent. All right, let me go dump this, and hopefully I can make it back in here again. All right, well, I've been talking on the phone here for the past hour, but I was able to get the machine over here and took a bunch of trees down. Still got some more to take down, a few more right in here. Try to get a little more sunlight in here so that something will actually grow. I did get those cut up, and I got a few more here to cut up. Probably another 6 or 8 trees right in there. That should open that up good. And probably 3 or 4 more loads of brush down there. I can get that tomorrow and get all this bladed up. I'm actually go dump that and then jump on the dozer, finish out this evening, blading that over there to kind of get that looking a little bit better. So let me grab the chainsaw, put that up, and go dump that brush. Working down here with the dozer, getting all this stuff bladed out on the trail, and push down here to the lower bottom. Taking all this stuff and blading it right over the food plot here, and down here in this bottom it's kind of low, so I'm just going to push it all down here and use it to kind of fill this in a little bit and raise it up so it's not so muddy. Take all this stuff and push it down the hill, kind of clean up everything and fill in a low area. So kind of blade all this off and slick it up. Last little bit of roots and brush, I'll just kind of pack it in down here to fill in a muddy spot. Make it all blended. finish blading all this stuff off and spreading it out down here, and I will be back tomorrow to finish everything up and go down there and work on the other side.